Chete is the first tops knife to be released with our new finish called Acid Rain. Because of the process, we use the finish very slightly from knife to knife so that each person gets something unique. We wanted the handles to be thick enough to feel each user's hand like a hatchet or a small axe handle would, so we decided to use sandwich micarta. It's well rounded for comfort, and the black canvas micarta underneath the green canvas micarta adds even more to the aesthetics of this piece. Now for the specs. Overall length 17.5 inches, blade length 12 inches, cutting edge 11.38 inches. Blade thickness is 1/4 inch. Blade steel is 1095. It has our new Acid Rain finish. The handle has two materials, with the outside being a green canvas micarta and the middle being a black canvas micarta. Even though this is a big blade, the overall weight is still only 29.5 ounces. If you include the sheath, then it goes up to 37.5 ounces. The sheath is a black Kydex, and it comes with two options for the clip: a rotating clip or a leather dangler.
For me personally, I like the dangler because when it's higher up on my hip, for me, that's just a little bit more uncomfortable. Some people are perfectly fine with that and they prefer it. But for me, I like that it kind of moves around, especially if I'm going to be getting in and out of a vehicle or sitting and standing. The dangler's perfect because it doesn't get in the way. I'm not hitting it when I go to sit down. Overall, the sheath is awesome. It's got a drain hole on the bottom. You got a retention strap to keep the knife in place, which works very, very well. You got two options for how to carry it on your belt. It goes so well with the knife that we were really happy when we got that finished. It's the perfect sheath. One of the things that impressed us the most about Chete is how clean it chops. The purpose of the design right from the start was to chop. There was really no other thing there. A lot of the knives we design, especially for survivalists, have multiple functions, and Chete was specifically to chop, and that's what it does best. Every time you chop, you see this clean cut, and it goes deep. The weight of Chete, for some people it's going to be a hindrance, but because it was heavy, the knife does a lot of the work for you. You know, there are ways to avoid fatigue with a heavy knife that I think really work well with Chete. This thing is so much fun to use. Every time you take it out of that sheath, you look at it, it looks great. The handle looks great. The new finish looks great. It's comfortable to hold. Every time I look at that knife, I just want to go chop something. And that's what more could you ask for in a knife? Is something that you want to use.
This is the Versafix from Gerber. The Versafix is a hybrid design combining the functionality of a camp knife and a machete. The robust blade is designed for cutting, chopping, and batoning tasks. The recurved blade geometry near the handle is optimized for whittling and cutting. The weight-forward belly area of the blade is designed to handle path clearing and chopping with ease. The spine of the Versafix features jimping specifically designed for batoning, preventing your baton from glancing or slipping off of the blade. The textured, overmolded handle prevents slippage during wet or dry use. Full Tang construction adds a balanced feel and strength to the handle. It's available in Versafix and Versafix Pro configurations. Upgrades to the Versafix Pro include a lightweight skeletonized design with a chiseled finish and a quick-release sheath. The Pro sheath uses a belt loop or lash tabs to mount to a pack. From the trail to the campsite, Versafix is a hybrid that offers durability and versatility.
This is the 21-inch Schrade SCM ACH2 Full Tang Machete. Imposing, versatile, and sharp as a tack, the SCM ACH2 boasts a massive overall length of 21 inches, sporting a 15-inch Full Tang fine-edged blade. The SCM ACH2 is fashioned from tough, edge-retaining 3CR13 stainless steel. The razor-sharp recurve edge toward the handle provides extra cutting power for fine tasks, while the balance of the blade makes large chopping and slicing jobs seem like child's play. The clip point with honed false edge gives you extra piercing power, while the black-coated sawtooth spine makes this machete an amazingly versatile tool. Weighing in at only 16.8 ounces, the SCM ACH2 is excessively nimble for a machete of this size. Comfortable, shock-free use is made possible by the ergonomic one-piece TPE handle. Water-shedding grooves coupled with a swelled midsection, top hand guard and flared butt protect your hands and extend use to any weather condition, while a lanyard hole is provided for additional safety. The SCM ACH2 is kept safe and ready for use in its rugged black reinforced nylon belt sheath with lower closure strap and upper snap keep. A friend you can rely on when the going gets tough, crafted from premium materials and built for a lifetime. This is the 21-inch Schrade SCM ACH2 Machete.
Today at CRKT we are taking a look at the Chanceinhell machete. This is a Canonian design, just a beautiful machete that works especially well. The overall length on it is 17.8 inches. The blade length is right at about 12 inches. It's kind of your traditional machete shape. It's got this rubberized grip on it, an overmold texture that kind of has a football pattern on it. So it grips, feels like a football when you grip it. And very grippy. At the same time, you definitely want to make sure that's secure, so you've got a lanyard that is included with it and 5 different spots where you can thread that lanyard through. Now notice how that fits in the hand. It's kind of different from a traditional machete. A traditional machete would come straight down in a straight line with the handle. This one's got this slight curve in it. And what that is going to do is when you're using it and you're swinging, you're going to get that much more leverage when you're chopping. The Chanceinhell machete has a nylon sheath that comes with it. This works very nicely. Just slide it in there, and there are 3 snaps, metal snaps here on the nylon. Just push those in, and one for the handle right there, and that works very well. You'll notice on the back side here you've got a belt loop, and you can loop it right through there, carry it on your hip like so, or you can undo this Velcro and slip this out, and then you can drop that like that, and you've kind of got this belt loop that will dangle and move with your body rather than being rigid against your hip. The weight on this too, keep in mind, is 1 pound 4 ounces, so it's pretty light. Going to be great for backpacking or throwing on a horse, throwing it in your go bag. This is a great piece from Canonian.
This is the Broadcut machete. It's thick, it's rigid, so I know when I'm cutting through bigger sticks and limbs like the old growth that we see out here in the Pacific Northwest, it's going to last. In addition to that, it's corrosion resistant, and that's important for us because it rains year-round. Also, it's got a hook up here on top of the tool, allows me to reach up, grab onto the sticks and limbs to create our own path. It's important to have a firm grip, not just for safety reasons, but also because you're going to be swinging it as hard and as fast as you can. So having the lanyard, being able to go over the top of the handle, creating a firm grip on that hard rubber is a necessity. What's nice about this sheath is that when I am in the field, it has a belt loop on the back, so I can attach it either to my hip and especially to my day pack. This is the tool that you definitely want to have. This is the Broadcut machete.
Today at CRKT we are taking a look at the Halfachance Parang. The overall length on it is 19.5 inches. The weight is 1 pound and 4 ounces. Blade length on it is 14 inches. We have 2 models that are essentially the exact same thing. You've got the Chanceinhell, which is your traditional machete style. Then you've got the Halfachance. Now the Chanceinhell in my right hand doesn't have as much weight up there in the head, and so it's going to be better for chopping brush and things like that. But if you're chopping wood, if you're really getting down into some thicker stuff, this weight in the head is going to be really nice when you're swinging, giving it that nice thunk when you hit the wood. The handle is an overmold, and it's kind of got this football texture on it. Check that out. One thing I like is you've got 5 different spots where you can hook in a lanyard. There is an included lanyard, so you're definitely going to want to throw the lanyard on there when you're using this. You can see that grip in my hand. It is very comfortable, very ergonomic. It does come with a nylon sheath. Let me show you that as well. Slip it right in there. And that has 3 snaps. Just your regular metal snaps there. Bam, bam, and then this one, a little tight, and snap it in there. The belt loop on the back is kind of nice. You can either have it in this position, where it's not going to dangle very much, or you've got I'm going to call it the dangly position here. You can connect it like this, and when you're walking, it will move with your body. So you can see that. Two different positions, one sheath.